Give me the thumbs up. Tell me you can see me. All right, everyone. Welcome. Liam here from the Instagram Success Summit. This is the Q&A session for members only. So everyone that upgraded to the All Access Pass, welcome, Ken. Just to let you know, sorry, we're running a little bit late, just a few technical issues. We thought we had it all set up and then we had to rechange it and edit some code so we could have the chat box below for you. So the chat box should be there. Please jump on, say hi. Leave your Instagram account as well, because I want to make sure that we're following you and your account. So make sure you just add your account there and we'll jump on and follow it. But we had some news as well where we've actually rebranded our company, and this is really, really fresh. This is the first time I'm mentioning it to anyone outside of our small little group inside our team here at Small Today. We're rebranding from Small Today to Entrepreneurs HQ. EntrepreneurshQ.com is going to be where the new website is, where the new membership area is, and it's not ready yet, so don't bother going there. But you can follow us at Instagram /EntrepreneurshQ instead of the Small Today brand. So some really exciting news. I'm really excited about it, and the reason why we did it was really to it fit in a lot better with our branding, our core message, and what we're about and what we're trying to achieve here. So I hope you guys like it. Give us the thumbs up down below if you did like it. And Sarah Thorsland, who's obviously my partner in the business, will be in the chat box helping you out, answering any of your questions, and I'll be here live answering your questions for 45 minutes as well. Let me just check that the email's gone out so we can see that everyone's joining in. Is the email going out? And in the Facebook group as well? Awesome. All right. So we should start seeing some people here. I see 4 people in the chat box. Please, guys, just say hi, let me know that you're there and that your Instagram account as well, and any questions that you do have. We're going to be answering all your questions, Instagram marketing related, for the next 45 minutes, and I hope to be able to provide you with, solutions to your problems. So let's get started, because I do know it's almost 10 past now. All right. So just closing a couple of these tabs here, getting them out of the way for you so I can concentrate on delivering this for you. So we've got 45 minutes, so we'll go to about 5 minutes to the hour starting from now, just because I do realize that we started a little bit late. So again, for those people who are just joining us, the email has been completely sent. Is that right, or is it still sending? It's been completely sent. All right, excellent. So we should start seeing a lot more people joining us. So I'll get started. Say hi. In the chat box below this video, let us know your Instagram account as well, because I want to be following all of you guys to track your progress and also offer any suggestions that we can. So make sure you do say hi and you comment and interact as we go along. Instagram Success Summit was a huge success for us. It was our biggest event that we'd run so far. We did obviously the LinkedIn one in December, then email marketing in March, and then Instagram marketing in June, and 21,000 people registered, opted in to attend the event, which was amazing considering the 2 previous ones got 14 and 15,000 people attending. We increased our attendance by 25%, which is huge for us, 21,000 people. So it means that we've impacted over 48,000 people, trained them with digital marketing, LinkedIn marketing, email marketing, Instagram marketing. And a little bit of a hint here, we're doing another one. Yes, that's right. We're doing another one. I know that you're all happy. Give us the thumbs up. Let us know that you're excited about it. It's going to be on video marketing. Video marketing, what does that mean? Yes, we're video here, but this is live streaming. So this is a little bit different to the video marketing we're going to be covering. I think live video is something a bit separate to what we're doing. Video marketing is whenever you see a video on a website, on YouTube, on Facebook, that's dedicated, that's been pre-recorded. And it's all about, okay, well, how do I generate a large audience and connect with them? It's such a powerful mechanism, video, to really connect and build a relationship with your audience. And I've discovered this through doing these online events, building relationships with these expert speakers that we've invited along to obviously share their skills, expertise with you. and as well build relationship with you guys, the audience, and we love you. And video is a great way to be able to connect with you and build that relationship a lot easier than, say, just audio or just text. You get to see, you know, emotions, you get to see the person's face, and it's a lot better way to deeply build relationships with potential customers and get them further along the sales funnel, closer to a sale, which is what you ultimately want. And text is harder to do that. Just audio is harder to do that, but when you combine visual with that, it's huge. So really, really excited about what we're going to be bringing you with the Video Success Summit. There's going to be YouTubers there with like millions of followers sharing their expertise and how they've grown their brand and their business through video, and that video transferred across to Facebook, as well as, you know, using testimonials on your website, landing pages, sales videos. Personalized videos are discussed as well, where you are doing a personalized video to these high-end ticket items, these, you know, your best customers, and really making them feel special. And videos, such a powerful way to do this and let you stand out from your competitors. But this is all about Instagram, so we'll jump into that. Hopefully you've all jumped into the members area and checked that out. There's over 30 sessions in there. Let us know how far you've gotten in there. Yes, I do apologize. We haven't managed to get all of the action guides up yet, but they are coming. We've just been super busy here doing things like with the rebrand of our page, as well as trying to produce and create this beautiful new membership site for you, which I'm excited about, but just means that these action guides have been delayed and we should get them up within the next week or so. But jump into the Facebook group as well. Hopefully you're all members of the Facebook group and are in there commenting, discussing. We've got a lot of our expert speakers from the event in there too, so make sure you're in the Facebook group chatting with everyone. So I'm just going to check out the chat box. Dave Sheenan, thanks very much. I got your emails, by the way. I will get back to you. All right, so Sarah, Joyce, morning. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, and we've got a little bit of a surprise for you guys as well, which is this Thursday, the 28th of July at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're bringing in someone, an expert speaker who I'm really excited about, who is huge and didn't manage to make the Instagram event. So we recorded his session just last week. And we're going to bring you this bonus session. And this guy is huge, Joe Duncan of Before 5 a.m. So Before 5 a.m., I think he's got over 500,000 followers on Instagram. He's huge. He's built a massive business, a really deep, engaged following with his audience. And he's going to be talking through his tactics on how he grew his Instagram account and how he's grown his business through that. So really excited to be able to give you that news. We're adding extra value here for you. To all you members who have upgraded and paid, we're bringing you this extra session Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, July 28th. All right, so questions. We've got 45 minutes, guys. Please ask all your questions in the chat box below. Let us know your Instagram handle as well, so we can jump on and follow you on Instagram as well. All right, so let's jump into some of these questions. Sarah's going to be passing me some of the questions. So if you hear a little bit of rustling of paper, you'll know what that is. Okay, so Sarah, you've got a few questions there for us. I know I've got a few here lined up, so Sarah's writing them down as they come in, but there are a few people that did send in questions. So one of them was along the lines of, let me just see if I can open it, the business account on Instagram. So since we had the Instagram Success Summit at the beginning of June, Instagram has now allowed you to upgrade your account to a business profile instead of a personal profile. this is huge for businesses. This is really interesting as well for me, I think, to see the direction that Instagram is going. Now, we know that Instagram is owned by Facebook, so they're going to be using all the lessons they learned launching for businesses using Facebook, Facebook pages, Facebook groups, and now into Instagram as well. So I'm really excited about this. We've upgraded our Entrepreneurs HQ account, the old Small Today account, Entrepreneurs HQ account, to a business profile. And what does that mean? I'll just show you on our account here. Basically, it means we've got now access to insights, so statistics and data on the visitors viewing our account. So really, really interesting here. All right, so hopefully you guys can see this here. If not, just kind of let us know in the chat box below. So here you can, in the options section, I'll just show you how I got to that as well. So at your home page on your mobile device, by the way, going to that little wheel there for the options, and then you're scrolling down and you can switch to a business account. Here it says switch back to a personal account because I've already switched to the business account, but that's where you're going to find it. Okay, so that's the options there. So then once you've switched, you have to have a Facebook page connected to this Instagram account. So that's also, it'll give you the option when you log in and when you press that button to connect your page. So just make sure you've got a page on Facebook and you connect it here. So also here, don't forget to connect with Facebook in that options area. All right, so see these little lines here, the little graph next to the wheel? That's the insights. And this is the insights that we get from when we actually upgrade to a business account, which is really, really cool. So we've got insights and statistics and data now we can use to track, analyze our performance, which posts are performing the best, which types of posts, what time of posts work really well. Powerful stuff if you really want to be serious about growing your account. So I really love this. If you guys haven't upgraded yet, you need to upgrade to a business account. It's free, by the way. So just do that through your Instagram account. All right, so let me just show you. So you can see here, it gives a bit of a summary. Over 3,000 impressions this week. We're down a little bit from last week. Maybe something to do with us changing our account handle last week. And you can kind of flick through to get other summaries. You reached 723 this week, down from last week. 5 clicks to your website this week. We haven't done many call to actions over the last couple of weeks because we don't have, the Instagram summit coming up. We've really been focusing on growth and giving value to our audience. All right, so you can see the top posts in the last 7 days, and then you can click through to see more, and it'll show you your top posts plus you can see the number of likes, views, and the reach there as well. So we were sorted by impressions, they say, which is the reach, how many people you actually got to see your post in their news feed. All right, so you can also see the followers as well. This says Mondays. You can jump in and see more details about that as well. So gender, really, really interesting in terms of targeting. So you can help create relevant content for your audience based on gender, age group, top locations. You can see most of ours are in the US. Melbourne's on there above Sydney, not happy about that in terms of cities. And then you can see countries. So our audience is mostly in the US, which is where we focus a lot of our content. And why, for Dave, I think you're in the UK, why we do things based on the US time, because US, Canada, Australia, UK, that's pretty much how we look at our audience and our paying customers as well. It pretty much lays out the same way. So we want to make sure that we're relevant and timely for the majority of our audience, which is people in the US. So sorry, everyone else. And yes, I know that it's a battle being in other places, other sides of the world, but yeah, being in Australia, I know what it's like. You can see the hours people engage most or gain the most followers. And you can also see the days as well with followers. So some really interesting information there. I think if you haven't already jumped on and upgraded, this is one of the first things you should do. But at the same time, there are people talking around Instagram marketing, whether this is a good idea or a bad idea, because is Instagram going to be charging you in the future for having a business account? I don't think so. I don't think so. Why? Because they haven't done it with Facebook. They make their money through advertising. So they're just identifying you as a business user. They're going to be able to provide you with more relevant data and insights and information about your account to help you grow it. There might be an upgraded, like what LinkedIn does, if you can only see a limited amount of data, and you can upgrade to see more in-depth data or stats about your account if you're serious. Khan, welcome from Montreal. Business name, Agenda Rouge. Don't forget to put your Instagram handle in so we can see exactly where you're from and we can follow you on Instagram. All right, so that's really the first question in terms of the business account. I think that's really vital for everyone to be upgrading, because you've got that data and insights to really increase your following there. All right, so here's a question that's come through. I'm not sure who it's come from, but if you're using Instagram for yourself as a brand versus a business name, should you upgrade to a business account? So there's nothing saying that, oh, you need to have a company to have a business name. You just need to connect the Facebook page, which is a business page, to your Instagram account, and then it automatically gives you these insights, this data. And so as a personal account, you don't get these insights and data. I don't know whether it's going to be coming. So right now, I would switch to a business account. And as you can see, you can easily switch back to a personal account at any time with just, the press of a button on your mobile Instagram account. So I would do it just because the data and insight is so valuable for you there. All right. How many people to follow? All right. So this question is related to, I'll just read out the full question so you can get some context to this. How many people to follow and who? What is the rate? I see people with 111,000 followers, but only following 64 people. And you see that a lot with celebrity accounts where, thousands or hundreds of thousands of people start following them, but they're not following many people. And that's because they don't want their feed to be cluttered. Now, in terms of switching around the other way and you following, thousands of people, but not many people following you, that's bad. That's what I would worry about. I would try to keep the amount of people that you're following below the number of people following your account. Why is that? It just shows that there's a lot of people interested in watching your account. And there is the tendency for people who are smart enough to go, oh, I can see they're just following loads of people and hoping those people will follow them back. And it doesn't look like many people are following them back because they're following so many more people than people are actually following them. So their account is probably not very good, not providing much value, and not very relevant. So if this is your number of people you're following, keep that below the people who are following you. Okay, people following you should be higher than the number of people you're following. But you can follow more people and then remove people, follow more people, remove people. It's a really standard type practice that's been made famous, I suppose, by Twitter. People are doing it on Instagram, so they see they've been followed. Someone's been liking and commenting on their profile. They will then go and follow that person back and comment and interact with them, and then that person will stop following them. And people do notice. I think that what you need to be thinking about here is building relationships with these people. You ultimately want to turn them into customers, loyal customers, long-term customers. And if you're jumping on, following them, and then unfollowing them, especially after they've followed you, then it's going to cause some issues in terms of, well, that person's going to be thinking, well, why did they follow me and then unfollow me? They don't care, right? They don't care about me. Why should I care about them? They're not going to buy from you. They're not going to be your customers. So we're seeing some more questions, Sarah, as well as maybe some questions that came in via email. Would be good to go through. Let me just pull up my email because I do know that some came through via email. But guys, please do shout out any extra questions as they come along, or as they come, pop into your head. Video. So video as well is such a big, powerful channel to be using on Instagram. You're allowed 60 seconds now of video on Instagram, and it actually really helps you stand out from the crowd in terms of everyone else is posting images. You can now start posting and promoting moving content, video, a lot more powerful to interact and connect with your audience. You've only got 60 seconds, so you want to make it super valuable, provide as much data and information as you can to them so that they're loving what you're providing and you're getting loads and loads of feedback. So video marketing on Instagram, what I'm doing, as I mentioned to you guys before, we've got Joe Duncan from Before 5 a.m. coming and speaking as an added bonus extra session this week on Thursday. So we'll send out another email to you guys about that. We're going to be getting some other Instagram experts, as well as our past speakers as well, to come back and give us updates on their latest tactics, latest industry news, and what's working for them using Instagram over the next 12 months and ongoing as well. And one of the topics I really want to cover is video marketing on Instagram, because it is a really strong way to stand out. It's new for Instagram. There's not many people using it, and it's a great way to be able to stand out from your competitors. All right, we've got a few more questions coming in here, but I just want to say, like, if you've got questions, please post them below. This is your chance to have your questions answered by me, and if I don't know them, I can obviously research them and come back to you, or ask the experts and come back to you with an answer. But I'll certainly make sure I give you my opinion from all these expertise and knowledge that I've gathered through the expert speakers we had during the summit. One of my favorites, this is a good question. Again, how do I get the best leads, best way of getting leads off Instagram to your email list? What's the best way of doing that? There's a few sessions in the members area that go through this, that actually talk to you exactly how to start driving traffic to a landing page and collecting an email address to ultimately nurture this person further, because social media is not owned by you. You don't have much control over your account. There's so many, since we had the event as well, Instagram has been changing the algorithm, so not everything is being shown now. So not everything you post to your whole audience is being shown in chronological order anymore. And this is the algorithm change that everyone was expecting and dreading and fearing. And as the experts kind of came in and talked about that during the summit, don't even worry about it. They're not worried about it. It's all about providing value and content and building relationships with your audience. This has happened to Facebook years and years ago. They changed your algorithm, and Facebook is still booming, and it's still being used very successfully to generate new leads and customers through that platform. So Instagram is following in those footsteps. So excuse me. So just in terms of doing that, how do we go about it? So first of all, post image with a call to action on it, as in other words, like link in profile, whatever you're offering. Here's a free ebook, here's a free lesson, a free consultation, free download, PDF. It could be an entry into a competition. Link in bio, make sure that's in the image, and then also in the caption below the image, make sure also you do the call to action in there. So guys, link in bio, and then do link in bio, and you can always do, a hand or an arrow pointing to @Entrepreneurs HQ or whatever your handle is, and put that in there. So it's actually in the caption @Entrepreneurs HQ or whatever your handle is. So people can just click on that whilst they're reading it, click on that and go directly to your profile page, as opposed to trying to scroll up and then click in your name, and you might lose them. So make sure you put the handle in there. They click on that. They go to your profile page on Instagram. They then see the repeat of the call to action with maybe some more arrows. I mean, people love emojis on Instagram, and it works really well, drawing attention to the link. So obviously the link is here pointing at it, and then people click through the link. Try to make it a dedicated page that can be tracked. So use a Bitly link or something similar to track the number of clicks coming through, and then credit to a dedicated landing page with the offer. And that page should, again, reflect the offer that you're providing. So it's very familiar to people, and they're like, oh yes, this is exactly why I clicked on that link. and came here, and then they enter in their first name, email. Make it super simple for them. Don't make it more than that, because you will lose leads from that. First name, email address, collect that data, and then deliver on your promise to deliver the ebook or the free consultation. Follow up with an email. Make sure you do that. So, you know, it's about building your relationship again. You want to make sure that you build a trust with these people. So you've promised something, and make sure you deliver on that as well. And there's quite a few steps to this, right? Like, you've got the link, you've posted the post, you've got the call to action in the image and in the caption. They go across to the profile page. When they click on your account, if they see the link in your profile, they're clicking on that, and then they're saying, do you want to leave Instagram? We're going to an external site. They still have to press OK, yes, agreed, to move on again. They're on your landing page. Want to make it above the fold, the call to action, make it, you know, straight away there. Allow them to enter in their first name, email address, click submit, you know, or rather than having submit on the button, check out the email Success Summit, email marketing, where we discuss, the experts come in and discuss exactly the best call to actions to use on your landing page, lead pages to generate opt-ins for your email list too, and then make sure you deliver on that promise. So that's the best way to go about it. Another question, how can you effectively generate good quality content? So in terms of good quality content, how do we deliver good quality content? It's about being consistent and relevant. Okay, why consistent? The speakers went on and on about this, that you just need to be consistent with your brand, with your image, with your value that you're providing, with your topic. You know, if you're all over the place, it's going to be very difficult for you to build a loyal following around what you stand for. So you got to know what your brand stands for. So generating good content doesn't necessarily mean it has to be beautiful, although, you know, Instagram really has been seen or viewed as that platform where it has beautiful images on it. You want to make sure it's always providing value. I think that's the core thing. So image, make it awesome, beautiful, full of value, and then also the caption as well. Test out long captions as well as short captions, and be vulnerable was a big part, is a big part of this, being vulnerable and opening up to the audience so that they feel like they can connect with you. Ask them questions, get them to respond and comment. There can be something maybe controversial there, or you can give your strong opinion about something to create further discussions and to further strengthen your brand as well. So if you wanted to check out how to, you know, generate different types of content, such as user-generated content or using a mobile phone to generate awesome photographs, we've got some amazing experts talking about how they do that. We've got one of the world's most recognized iPhone photographers speaking at the sessions, in the sessions. So make sure you check him out, as well as user-generated content. A few people talk about that, creating your own branded hashtag and using user-generated content to post content. It's not that difficult. It makes it a lot easier for you. If you can use just that mobile phone, and user-generated content makes things a lot easier for you. Okay, so I'm just reconnecting to the chat here. I've got some more questions that have come through as well. Don't forget, for anyone who have just joined us, please just comment in the chat box below. Dave, obviously welcome. Ted, good to see you here, mate. All right, so these two, we've got another few questions that have come through actually. All right, so just in the past 3 days, I've noticed I'm no longer in the top 9 posts of my hashtags, and posts with much engagement are in the top. With not much engagement are in the top 9. Okay, I think that's what it says anyway. I was consistently in the top with much engagement. Okay. I was consistently in the top 9 prior to 3 days ago. Has the algorithm changed? What can I do? Just in the past 3 days, I've noticed I'm no longer the top 9 posts of my hashtags. So in terms of that, it's, yes, Instagram are changing their algorithm all the time, but I don't think this is necessarily the reason why you're not in the top 9 of your hashtags anymore. Check out, how often were you maybe in these top 9 posts of your hashtag, and then also look back and see, okay, who currently are what accounts are currently taking up those top 9 spots, and just, yeah, check out how many comments they've got, what kind of interaction they've got, especially within the first 15 minutes, half an hour, because this is where Instagram really looks at, okay, well, what's relevant, what's happening right now, what's getting lots of engagement, let's boost these into that top 9 of the hashtag. We're seeing lots of people join together, become partnerships into groups, so they're actually helping promote each other's stuff. What I mean by that is when someone posts something, they'll share it into a group of like-minded people, and all those people will then come and comment or like on their photos, so they're helping support each other and drive it. This is not organic. This is, I suppose you can say, it's being smart about how to effectively use and leverage partnerships to boost your content, to get more exposure on Instagram. So how does that work? You find, and this is talked about during the sessions as well, you find a group of like-minded accounts, people who want to partner and leverage each other's audience. So you maybe post each other's posts and you agree to give shout outs to each other, shout out for shout outs. You can check out those hashtags as well to identify partners, and you want to find partners who have a similar amount of following as you. So it's really of equal value when you're doing shout outs to each other. And what's happening is people are creating these groups of, partners where they'll say, hey, I've just posted this. Do you mind jumping in and commenting on this post for me? And because you've already agreed prior to this that you'd be helping comment on each other, helping each other grow each other's accounts, of course they're going to be yes, and they're going to jump on in those first 15 minutes, half an hour, and commenting, liking your account, tagging in other people as well is really, really powerful. So I would check out doing and creating one of these groups if you haven't already, because it really is a method that more advanced users are using, and it could be the reason why you're being dropped out, and it could be a way for you to jump back into those top 9 posts for your hashtags. All right, so hopefully that answered your question for you there. Rico Glover, do you know if live will be coming to Instagram? All right, I don't know that, but I would say yes, and it will be coming pretty soon. But at the same time, they still need to perfect things over at Facebook. Why am I saying that? So Facebook Live at the moment is being prioritized. So if you are doing video on Facebook, it's being prioritized. Instagram, pretty much the same thing with these algorithm changes. Absolutely, they're going to head that way because they're investing so much into video, especially when it's native video. What I mean by native video, when you're uploading the video straight into the platform, so straight into Facebook or straight into Instagram, as opposed to just putting a link, which is a lot easier, I think, on Facebook to actually put a link to, say, a YouTube video or a video on a homepage as well. So will live be coming to Instagram? I would say yes, but there's so many things that need to be done on Facebook Live yet. And what do I mean by that? Facebook Live is only one way. So just like what we're doing now, it's only one way. So I'm the only one speaking. There's no other, second or third person here that have joined in the conversation. Facebook Live doesn't allow you to have a second person come in. So unfortunately, it's only literally one video, and it's live, and it's happening now through this one video cam. So I can have someone here sitting next to me, yes, but if I wanted to connect with someone on a different computer and invite them and their webcam to this live Facebook session, we can't do that right now. So Facebook, I know there's a lot of people asking for this. Facebook necessarily haven't responded. I haven't seen any responses regarding this, but I can see that coming. And why? Because it's been so successful with Blab to be able to do live interviews, and I'd love to be able to doing this kind of live interviews as well with people. Yet Facebook Live haven't done that, and I think they're going to be working on that. The tech guys are obviously working to get that right, and then they'll move it across to Instagram, because live video is huge. It's hot. Video generally is huge, and Instagram has launched video so you can do video, and they're putting a lot of energy and effort in building Instagram's audience, and they want to continue to grow that by providing new features. Video is huge. I mentioned right at the beginning of this session that our next event is the Video Success Summit, which is going to be around video marketing, not the live side of things, but video marketing and how powerful it is to be using video. Ted would know this about using video on LinkedIn, using video on Instagram, across all different types of social media. Facebook's prioritizing this. I mean, it's huge, guys, and video is such a great way, powerful way to build relationships and take your audience much, much closer to an actual paying customer and a loyal customer, someone that knows, likes, and trusts you. And video gets you so much closer to that much, much quicker. All right, so short answer, will live be coming to Instagram? I don't, there's no official comment from Instagram or Facebook yet, but in my opinion, yes, it will be. Kevin, all right, have you found a tool that tells you which hashtag are performing better than others? Yes, there's quite a few that are out there. Off the top of my head, let me just look them up again. Top hashtags comes to mind, but I don't think that I actually enjoyed that experience on the website. There are a few sessions that and tools that people recommend. Post Planner does this. Tags for likes. Short Stack. I'm just trying to see if I can see some ones that I like here. Hashtagify.me is pretty good. I would check that one out. Hashtagify me. Just still scrolling through. Later.com provides a great app for you to be scheduling this. They've got some massive investment from Silicon Valley. So if you're using Hootsuite, they're already huge and awesome. Later.com, I think they were Latergram. I think that's what they originally started at. So they did focus on Instagram to begin with, and they've now purchased the domain later.com. Huge move, huge amount of investments. They are a big company now, and I expect to see a lot more coming from those guys too. So check out later.com if you haven't already. All right. There's a few here coming through. All right. Ted, how you doing, mate? Benefits to a personal versus business accounts. I'm not sure if you joined us earlier, but we were talking about upgrading to a business account, which gives you the insights, the stats, the data. And what do I mean by the stats and the data? It actually shows you the number of impressions each of your posts are getting, the time of day, the best day for the most engagement for your posts. So you can really optimize the time of your posts within the day as well as within the week as well, which I think if we're being smart about this, we're really serious about growing our audience. And rather than posting a post at a time that maybe doesn't work, and you're going to be posting that post anyway, and it takes you, say, I know 15, 20 minutes to do that, why not spend those 15, 20 minutes at a time where you know you're going to get a lot more interaction, engagement, because the data shows that this historically is the best time for you to be posting to get the most amount of engagement. All right, so I would be, and I have upgraded our account from @SmallToday. We've now changed the brand to @Entrepreneurs HQ, and there'll be more coming. I'll be announcing about that in the coming weeks as we just change our brand. But we've upgraded our account. It's absolutely free to change to a business account, and you can switch it back to a personal account at any time. So you don't really lose anything. So guys, I would upgrade, change it across to a business account. So you get those insights, that data and statistics, because not only does it give you the amount of views and interactions on your account, but it actually tells you, you know, what gender your audience is. We saw earlier, I think it was 64% female, 36% male for our account. The age groups, it gives you a split. So as well as the city, the most popular cities of your followers, as well as countries. And this data, I remember how powerful it was when it was available for us on LinkedIn, for LinkedIn groups. And now it's here. Facebook are providing it. Instagram are providing it now. And I think that's powerful. If you're not using this data, if you haven't upgraded to a business account, then other people who have, your competitors, have an advantage on you because they're working smarter. They're using these insights and data to grow their following and grow those conversions, increase that engagement on their account. So Ted, hopefully that answers your questions. Tell me you loved it, or you expand on that question if you've got some further questions on that. Dave, how do you see where you rank for certain hashtags? So all you need to do is jump onto the hashtag within Instagram. So search for the hashtag on Instagram, see those top 9 posts that are there, and it literally only just shows you those top 9 posts. You can't see any further than that. And also those top 9 posts are the most recent popular posts for that hashtag. So if it's something that you posted, days or weeks ago, it probably won't be in this hashtag top 9 posts unless it's a really unpopular hashtag. And in saying that about unpopular hashtags, that could be still quite good. It still could be being searched quite a lot, but it's just not being used that much. So I would jump on and check that out, especially if you've got a smaller following. Check out these long tail based hashtags and try to get in the top 9 of those. If you're consistently getting in the top 9 and you can see it's bringing you followers each time you do a post, then keep using those and test it as well. We talk about in one of the sessions in the members area that you can, I just got distracted over there, that you can see, like choose your top 30 hashtags when you're doing a post and keep them consistent. Consistency kind of is the key that was harped on a lot about by each of the speakers, and swap in and out 5 of those hashtags to see what impact each of those hashtags have on your post, increasing engagement, increasing comments, that kind of thing, increasing followers for you. So I would absolutely keep trying that. So excellent. All right. So I think Sarah also commented on that and gave you the answer to that. All right. So Javi, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well today. Oh, sorry, I've already answered that one for you. So that one's done. I took it from the done pile. Let's just have a look here. How are we going? We've probably got about another 5 minutes, guys. So I've got a few questions here, but if there are any final ones, please jump on and post them now quickly, and I'll try to get them all answered in the next 5 minutes. Otherwise, jump into our Facebook group and we'll be in Facebook answering these questions for you. Ted, are Instagram ads effective for list building? In my experience, yes. So we used Instagram ads when promoting the Instagram Success Summit. And it worked really well for us. So we were getting opt-ins on average across all the amount we spent, and we spent thousands of dollars on this. We were paying $1.06 per opt-in on average, which was pretty awesome for us. We can obviously make more money from each of those opt-ins. You put $1.06 in, and we're getting $3 plus out. So we 3 times our money every time we spend that money. So it was working really well for us. So absolutely. And how does that work? Instagram ads, call to action on the ad, linking directly to a landing page, very similar to how you would be advertising on Facebook if you're familiar with that. Works really, really well. There is a session in the members area as well, talking about how to set up Instagram ads, and we might get someone back actually and have a bit more advanced session for our members, for you guys in the future. So watch out for that as well. I think that's probably a topic that would be worthwhile. Why? Because Instagram advertising is really fresh and new, and there's not many people doing it. I think the stats are 36% of marketers are on Instagram, whereas on Facebook there's like 98% of marketers are on there. So there's a huge opportunity here to be leveraging Instagram, and it uses the exact same powerful targeting capabilities that Facebook uses, and Facebook's working amazingly well for people, online marketers. So Instagram advertising. Let's get someone back to going a bit more advanced on that. But yes, in my experience, happy to chat to you about that when I come over to San Francisco, and we can talk about how that works for us. What is the most effective way to build community on Instagram? Just be consistent, be there, engage with your community. So every comment, reply to it. Your followers, go check out their accounts, comment on their posts as well. Show that you care, be consistent about it, and just engage, build a relationship with these people. And your audience will, those loyal followers that you'll gain from doing that will share your content, word of mouth will spread, and people will see that you care, and they'll stick around and they'll engage and see your comment and share it and tag in their friends when you ask them to, because they love what you do. They find your content really valuable. So that would be my top tip in terms of building a community on Instagram, would be to just provide value and engage with them. You can look at the JJ community, hashtag JJ, and they were speakers obviously at the summit as well, and they've created a massive community of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, and thousands of posts and comments through this community just on Instagram. It's actually pretty amazing. So I would check out that session. I'd check out how they do it, how they use branded hashtags to create community as well. I think it's a really powerful thing. But the most important thing is you look after, you show your audience you care, and engage with them. All right, guys, I think that's it. So cheers for joining us today for the Q&A session for the Instagram Success Summit. Jump into the Facebook group, ask any further questions in there. As I said, we've got another special session and bonus extra value for you guys. We've got Joe Duncan of Before 5 a.m., over 500,000 followers on Instagram, coming and talking to us at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Thursday, 28th. We've written that down, 28th of July, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully we'll see you guys all then. For those who might not be able to make it there at 8 p.m., there will be a replay available in the members area for you guys to watch at any time. So look forward to providing more and more value for you guys with Instagram. Video marketing with Instagram has just kind of popped up on us. It's huge. It's a great way to start building an audience. I can see that you guys are already thinking about live video as well. So I want to be providing extra information around those key topics. We're doing the Video Success Summit coming up in September, videosuccesssummit.com, where we've got people talking about how to use video marketing effectively online, through your website, through social media. It's going to be really valuable to you. I want to continue providing value to you. So hope you guys got a lot from this, enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in the Facebook group, and don't be afraid to email me at any time with your questions as well. But yeah, thanks very much for joining us.